Live here 7 days a week, sharing with you guys great products, and we are bringing you super engaging and interesting interviews. So I am so excited about the interview coming up today. So let's not waste any time. Let's get started. Let's sway into this Friday. I am so excited about today. As some of you who follow my stream know, I am such a fan of the show Shark Tank. In fact, I've interviewed Clay Newbill, the executive producer, the Drop Stop guys, Kimberly Meckwood of Click and Carry, and just yesterday we had Cressa Peterson here, who is the inventor of the shower toga. So today I am so excited. This is one of my favorite Shark Tank products of all time. I am going to introduce you guys to Michael and Brian Special. They are the Comfy Guys. So let's welcome them to Sway TV. Hey guys.
Hey everybody.
Hello. We're playing the applause for you.
Love it.
Yes, welcome to Sway TV, and we're so happy to have you guys here today with us live on Amazon. This is so awesome. And you guys are coming from Arizona, is that right?
Yeah, the normal place to invent an oversized wearable blanket, right? The Arizona desert. Makes a lot of sense.
Right, where it's super hot.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Well, tell me about your background. What were you guys doing before you invented the Comfy?
Go for it, Michael.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'll take it for sure, because it's definitely part of the story. We were both kind of entrepreneurs at heart. I had actually a swimming pool cleaning business, which does very well here in the Phoenix area. A lot of swimming pools, obviously. So I was running that on my own, and my brother had his own TV production company. So he'd been doing that for about 15 years or so, and so we were entrepreneurs at heart. And I can go through the story just real quick for you on how we came up with the Comfy.
Absolutely.
I was going through a really, really tough time, going through a divorce. And my brother, bless his heart, took me in. And so I'm staying at his house. And one morning I get up and I walk out in the living room and I look over and I see my brother's 7-year-old son. His name is Saxon. He's sitting on the couch and he's wearing one of my brother's old hoodies. So it just absolutely swallowed him up, because he had his knees pulled in, he had his arms pulled in, he had the hood up. And he's just peeking through it. He's actually in there playing one of his video games. He's just peeking through it. We just locked eyes, and I just looked at him. I said, wow, Saxon, you look so warm and comfy. And it was just a light bulb moment right there. I look over at my big bro. I'm like, man, bro, you think they make these for adults? And he's like, make what? I'm like, just a big, oversized, wearable blanket, so everybody can be warm and comfortable, And there was a blanket laying over the back of the couch with the Sherpa lining and the microfiber on the outside. And we just decided, let's make it out of that material. Went and got a prototype made. And believe it or not, from the moment that we had the idea until we're in front of the sharks only took us 6 months. And
wow.
Yeah, 4 years into this now, but it's been pedal down the entire time. And we're still growing very quickly and having the time of our lives and making the world a happier and comfier place.
Well, definitely a comfier place. So that's so awesome. And, I also read that the Comfy is like the 5th best selling Shark Tank item to date, right? That's awesome.
Word.
Depends who you ask. We think it's number 3 now, and we're not even going to talk about it until we're number 1.
That's
though, Tammy.
amazing.
I mean, come on,
well,
right?
still
We're
to be
very
up
competitive
there in
guys
the
here.
top 5. Incredible, you guys. What an amazing journey this has been for you. And just want to remind everybody that there's a chat here. So if anyone has questions for Brian and Michael, feel free to write in the chat. We have people watching from all over. We actually have a friend here from Ireland watching who's saying, hey guys, and he's such
What's
a
up?
fan of Comfy.
Love it.
We sway all over the world, guys, which is so awesome here. And we have Rosalinda here in the chat, Sammy, Diego, a bunch of our friends here coming to say hello to you. So this is so great. We are also featuring the Comfy in the carousel. So if anybody would like to purchase it, it is right there. We make it super easy for you. So let's keep talking about this awesome product. I love it. It's so cozy and awesome. I saw that picture of Saxon. I know that I you know, the kids love that. The kids love this, by the way. The kids absolutely love that. I know you guys sent us some, but our producer's daughter had one here that we have, and we are such fans of this comfy. So tell us, like, how did you make a prototype? What happened next?
Well, I mean, I think this whole thing, and Michael would agree, I think it's a good thing that we didn't know much about how to get this whole process started or how to get this process done. Because had we known then what we know now, we probably never would have gotten started, honestly. Sometimes in entrepreneurship, not knowing things is actually good because you got a great idea and it's like, all right, we're just going to figure this out as we go. And I think that was the secret to us being able to get this done so quickly. So, I mean, a couple of dudes from the desert have this idea, as Michael just described to you. And then it's like, well, okay, somebody surely thought of this, because this is like the idea of a lifetime, but it's pretty obvious. So surely someone's thought of it. So we just kind of kicked it around, did the research for a while. Well, no one's really thought of this, bro. Maybe we should go for this. And so a couple of weeks later, we're like, okay, well, I guess we need to get, I guess it's called a prototype, something, you know, made so that that we know what it is that we're trying to get out of our heads and into a physical product. So we happened to find this prototype maker here in Mesa, Arizona, a place called Protoso, and incredible because we knew nothing. And I think the first time we went down there with a bunch of blankets to this guy, and we're like, okay, what we want to do is just turn this into a giant wearable blanket that kind of looks like this. We show him a picture of a big hoodie or something. And he's like, okay, I guess we can try that. You know, we had this vision of what this thing was going to be, and it was really hard to get that out to someone else. But Barry at Protoso did an amazing job, came back to us with the prototype a couple of weeks later and was like, you know what, that's actually pretty close. And it only took maybe one more revision before we had it really the exact way that we want it, kind of the way it turned out today. So it didn't really take us that long. So we got the prototype made, and then it was like, you know what, this is the perfect Shark Tank product. We need to be on Shark Tank, bro. And you know what, they do a Christmas episode. Let's just get on the Christmas episode. It'll be so easy, you know, because
just like that.
Such a great product, just like that. So we went up to an audition in Denver at the end of May of 2017. And that started the entire process of us getting on Shark Tank. It's a long, grueling process. We ended up filming in September, and then we're on in December. So, I mean, we had the idea in late February of 2017. But by the end of May, we'd have prototypes made, and we were standing in front of the casting producers auditioning. And then by September, we were standing in front of the sharks on Shark Tank. So a surreal journey to say the very least. And it's just been nonstop ever since.
Amazing. So it happened so quickly, really,
Yeah.
from what you're telling me. Well, let's back up for a second. Let's talk about the prototype that you made. So this is Sherpa. How did you decide on the material for it?
Michael's a Sherpa king.
yeah,
He can talk about that.
Okay, go ahead, Michael.
Let me stand up for a second here because, you know, you need to see the comfy in all its glory, really.
Yeah.
Go for it.
This thing is absolutely enormous, and that's how it was designed. It's one size fits all, which makes it the perfect gift. You don't have to worry about sizing or anything.
Absolutely.
Everything about it is absolutely huge, as I'll show you here. You throw this on. This is about a 76-inch waist, so it's going to fit almost everyone. You can see just how enormous it is. But the inside, like you mentioned, is made out of Sherpa. And I'll tell you what, not all Sherpa is the same. Bad Sherpa is going to pill up and fall apart on you. This Sherpa is going to last year after year, and it actually gets softer as you wash it. So that was very important to us. High quality. We wanted affordable quality for everyone. We knew we were taking this out to the world. It's going to be a product for everyone, basically in the world, can use this product. And we wanted it to be high quality and for everyone. So you can just see the massive size of it all the way down to, remember I told you that Saxon had his arms pulled in, right? So we wanted to design it with these huge armholes. So it's very easy just to pull your elbows in just like this, and then sit down and pull your knees in, and you're completely covered. And the best part about it is when you stand up, it goes with you. Remember, it's closed in the back, see? That's kind of the brilliance
It's
of it,
awesome.
you know?
It's awesome, Michael.
versions
I love it. And it's got that giant marsupial pocket. That's the best.
Absolutely. You know, we see all types of things in this. We see people load this up with popcorn and candy for movie night. We see puppy dogs in here, we see kitty cats in here and everything. But, you know, kids obviously come in right with their parents to warm up and all that. So it's It really is. It's kind of a simple idea, simple product, but you know, sometimes those that are right in front of you, people say, "My gosh, I thought I had a similar idea like that." But it's a matter of getting off the couch. Thankfully, with your brother, we push each other every single day, take it to the next level. If it was just me by myself, I probably wouldn't have gotten to that next step of even going to get the prototype made. But my brother and I constantly push each other.
Well, how is that? How is that for you, Brian, working with your brother? What's it like to be in business with Michael?
You know, it's the greatest thing in the world. I mean, it's kind of a microcosm of the way that we grew up. We bicker and we fight sometimes, but at the end of the day, we're brothers and we're each other's biggest fans and biggest supporters. So I can't imagine, as Michael alluded to, going through this with anybody except your sibling, because this has been just breakneck for the past 4 years. So many ups, so many downs. As you scale, as your business scales, the problems scale right alongside you. And so there are days where we have to pick each other up, where it's like, man, dude, can we really keep doing this? Because it'll just drive you nuts. Business will just drive you nuts inherently. And to have your brother along for the ride and your brother there to support you, and we play off each other really well. We have different strengths, different weaknesses, and I think we complement each other super well. So nobody I would rather be in business with.
That's awesome. Well, it seems like you guys are a good team. You have good energy together. So tell me more about the Comfy. I see you have a bunch behind you there, Brian. Tell us the different styles. I know it comes in a shorter version and it comes in a lighter weight version. How many styles, how many colors does the Comfy come in?
Yeah, we've got the Comfy Original, which is what Michael just showed you, just a gigantic, oversized, kind of inspired everything. That Comfy silhouette is super important to us because we create different Comfies with different materials. The one Michael has in his hands right there is the Comfy Dream. That's the box that you have behind you right there, Tambi. But that's a lighter weight. It's a single layer. It doesn't have the Sherpa on the inside. It's basically like we took the softest baby blanket we ever could find and we blew it up and made a Comfy out of it. It's baby blanket soft. And we were like, you know what, the best name for this thing, we called it the Comfy Light originally, but it's like, this thing is kind of deserving a better name than that. So it's like wearing a dream. It's like being in a dream. It's like wearing a cloud. Baby blanket soft, that's the Comfy Dream. We also have another single layer product called the Comfy Teddy Bear, which is Sherpa through and through. It's a single layer of Sherpa. That's my personal favorite. I don't know why. I wear that thing every single night. Is it the teddy bear?
This is the teddy bear.
Yes, the Comfy Teddy Bear.
That's what this is like. It's like being a giant teddy bear when you're inside. This is so great.
That's why we gave it that name. It's gigantic, and I love just curling up with it every single night. It's a good thing to put on when you get out of the shower. It's heavenly. And we have so many different things coming this year. 29 major universities, or that's what a lot of these behind me are. The prototypes for that. Can't really
wonderful.
talk too much about that stuff yet, but that's coming. Other big licensing deals that we've got coming. So this is 2021 is going to be a real pivotal year for us in terms of getting more products out there.
And you know, this past year we're all spending so much more time at home. So why not be comfortable at home, right?
Yeah, we found that too. We found that that we definitely have a pandemic-proof product. Everybody, you know, obviously it's been a rough year for everyone, but what we found is so many people staying at home, working from home, wanting that big hug at all times.
Yes,
and so
the Comfy is like a great big hug.
It is. It's like sending somebody a hug. It's like wearing a hug. It's a product that's for absolutely everyone, men, women, and children, all shapes, all sizes. You said someone's watching from Ireland. I mean, it's basically 12 months a year you can wear the Comfy over there, right? So it's a perfect product and it's great for everyone. And we got through the pandemic just flying right through it. And it stinks that this year had to happen, but it was nice that we were able to put a product out there that gave people some comfort, you know, through a tough time.
Absolutely. Well, we also have Molly here in the chat said this is the best Shark Tank product ever. I don't know if you saw that comment.
Thank you, Molly.
And we have, let's see here, Rosalinda saying it's great for camping. It's also great for the beach. I live here in Los Angeles, and this would be great for a cold night in Malibu, right on the beach, just to cozy up. I also love all these quotes here on the box. You have the best quotes on the box. It's the only gift I ever give now. It is so awesome. The zipper is so cute. I love the extra detail. Walk the dog, it's on. Watching TV, it's on. To school, yup. I do everything in my comfy. These are such great quotes. This is my new BFF. I seriously live in it. The hood is ginormous. So people they love this.
They do. And one of the best quotes that we've gotten, I mean, those are all actual quotes, right? But I think some people see this product and the first time they see it, you kind of chuckle to yourself. You kind of laugh, you put it on. It's like, what is this gigantic oversized? Ha, this is pretty funny. And then you kind of stop and you're like, wait a second. This is the most comfortable thing that has ever been on my body. And you have that just life-changing kind of moment. And you realize that it's not a novelty, it's a lifestyle. And that's the quote that someone gave us at one point in the past few months. The comfy is not a novelty, it is a lifestyle. Once you put the comfy on, you will wonder how you ever lived without it. And we see that all the time. Best money I've ever spent, life-changing, game-changing. And I can't even tell you how good that makes us feel. It gives me the chills, and I know it does Michael too. Just sitting here and talking about it.
Amazing, and it sells for $39.99. It's available here on Amazon. And again, I want to remind everybody watching, it is right there in the shopping carousel that is connected to this live stream. You could just click on it and order just like that. We also have the Comfy Dream there. Available as well. So just reminding everybody that that's there, and we are welcoming again Michael and Brian Special, who are the comfy guys. This is so exciting having you here. So I watched your Shark Tank episode. By the way, we are season 9, right? Season 9, episode 12? 13. That's right, 13. So you aired during around Christmas time, right? It was December 2017, and I saw that you brought prototypes. You didn't even, this wasn't even being manufactured yet. You actually gave the prototypes to the sharks. I love Barbara's reaction when she put it on. That was awesome. And you ended up doing a deal with her. So tell me about that whole Shark Tank experience. What was going through your head? How did you feel when you made the deal with Barbara Corcoran? Let us know about that.
This could take the rest of the time, bro.
That's okay.
Yeah, it could be a long story from the beginning to end for sure. But I mean, like I said at the beginning, we started this thing, and once we came up with the idea, it only took us 6 months to actually get in front of the sharks. And what was great about it is our inexperience actually and everything just meant that we sorry about that.
I was the TV guy. He was the cool guy.
Was that you?
Right?
Yeah. Business doesn't wait, right?
It's live TV, guys.
Get in front of the sharks, but the whole process, just getting up to that point in front of the sharks, was probably the hardest part. Once we actually got in front of them, we were ready to go. You know, our inexperience and everything, we didn't have the best answers to the questions because we didn't really have answers. They asked us, you know, how much product have you sold? Nothing. What are your sales? Nothing. You have a website? No.
Right.
So it's kind of silly in a way, but I mean, we were the first true startup to launch on Shark Tank in 4 years. Shark Tank had really moved away from the startups, and we're trying to get the bigger dollar deals done and everything. So it took us a while to convince the producers that we were ready, even though we didn't have any sales or anything else. But we got in front of them, and we were just honest, told our story, and we got a deal with Barbara. But what it really came down to is we showed the prototype, and we gave actually the other samples away to each of the 5 sharks.
I saw that.
They put it on and they were laughing about it, but it turns out they didn't completely understand the product, because until you really have it and actually use it, you don't get it. And Barbara, at the end of it, after she decided to go with us, she said that we were some of the best salesmen that she'd ever heard, you know, but we like to think that the product kind of sells itself now for sure, but the sharks don't know everything is really what it comes down to. Four of them passed on us, believe it or not, and now we're the 3rd most successful Shark Tank company in the history of the show, and we're only 4 years into this.
Amazing.
So, sharks don't know everything for sure, but you know, we had our spirit, and we were passionate about it. And that's what Barbara kind of chose Brian and I, because she felt something in us that we could take it to the next level. And
well, you guys were great. You actually sang. You sang up there. Can we get a little little song today here on Amazon Live, guys? Can we do the song?
Sure.
Do you remember it, bro?
Oh, I think we can knock it out. If not, it's funny. So Let's do
All
it.
right, I'm gonna count to 3. Ready?
This is exactly what we sang, right? We're doing that the exact thing we sang 4 years ago.
Tis the season, bro.
Yeah. All right,
Oh my
ready?
God.
It's been a
One,
while.
It ain't the season.
2, 3.
Tis the season of the comfy, fa la 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 la. It's the blanket that's a sweatshirt, fa la 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 la. Stay warm and cozy. It's the comfy, the perfect gift for anyone on your list. Get one now before they're all gone. Fa la 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 la.
It's
La 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 la.
comfy
I missed the
time.
end. I blew the end. Tammy, I blew the end. Jeez.
Hey, you didn't blow
That
it
had
on
to
the
be
show,
a
though,
mess.
That was awesome, guys. That was awesome. Aaron says a
Awesome
live
is a
comfy
relative term.
concert.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
That was great. Well, you guys were awesome on the show. I think it was Mark who said you guys have the worst answers, but you're such nice guys.
Yeah, that was Robert. We haven't forgotten.
Robert, yeah. Very,
Wasn't
very
wrong.
funny. So I want to know, what's it been like with working with Barbara? What's the most valuable piece of advice Barbara has given you?
I think it's just for a couple of new entrepreneurs, not new entrepreneurs, but new to the big business world, I guess you could say. Every time you speak on the phone with Barbara, we feel like we just got a masterclass in business. We look at each other and it's like, bro, I never would have thought of anything like that. She's just so smart, so brilliant, so savvy, so creative. Just has so much experience in the business world that we didn't have. So I think that kind of mentorship and leadership has been the best part to me.
Anything to add to that?
Yeah, it's been incredible. Yeah, with Barb, what you get on TV, what you see, that is her, without a doubt. There's no fake whatsoever. She's incredible. Like Brian said, it's a masterclass in business every time we talk to her. Her ideas on the marketing side and everything are just absolutely incredible. And she just has so much experience. She's done it herself. She was an entrepreneur, started her own real estate company, sold that about 20 years ago for a lot of money. And then she went into Shark Tank, and we love her. She's our favorite.
She's amazing. She really is. So how many units to date have you guys sold?
Well, won't give you
Hey, before you answer that,
number,
hey, Michael, before you answer that, remember not too long ago, like maybe 3.5 years ago, before Shark Tank, whatever, and we're like, man, if we could just sell 1 million of these for the entire lifetime of the product, that we are really onto something, right?
Yeah.
So what's it at now? I don't even know. I know it's above that.
Well, yeah, we're in the millions without a doubt, and we probably will be approaching 10 million here.
Amazing.
In the next year or so. Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. And you guys also have these great videos. I mean, the product lends itself to such awesome videos. We're going to show your page on Amazon in a few minutes, and we'll share the video you have on there. But how has social media helped you to create more sales?
Oh my gosh. So, well, I can tell you the Shark Tank bounce is something that's real. Right after the show airs, and this was December 3rd, 2017, you get that immediate bounce, sell out of stuff. But that doesn't last forever. It starts to go down after a week or so, and then it goes down farther and farther. And by the time it got to after Christmas of 2017, so 3 or 4 weeks after, things had really slowed down. And you're like, okay, well, what's next? Well, we did produce this video that we didn't have any plans for, other than, hey, this is the comfy. We're having fun with it, being goofy, dancing in the desert in front of cactus while we're wearing the thing. Well, somehow that thing managed to legitimately go viral to the tune of hundreds and hundreds of millions of views. All the big Facebook pages started picking it up. We started getting all these, hey, can we run this video, and blah blah blah. So during all this, everything just absolutely skyrocketed because of this video. And suddenly, I think it was within just a few weeks, we had sold into 66 countries around the world. So the power of social media is something that it's hard to even wrap your head around, but it's I guess the new TV. If in the old days, it might've been a Super Bowl ad or something like that.
Exactly.
Now it's a viral Facebook video that's going to do more for you than that TV ad would do today. So social media is probably the most important marketing that we do.
And what is your Instagram? Can you share the Instagram with us?
I think we're at the original comfy.
At the original
I'm a
Comfy. I think it's at the Comfy, actually.
At the Comfy. Oh, we changed because we changed it. Yes, at the Comfy. The marketing people right now are
I'm glad I
throwing
could
things
help
at their
with that.
TVs. Good job, Brian. Way to go. Thank you, Tamby.
No problem, guys. And the website to read more?
Thecomfy.com.
Thecomfy.com. And I love your website because it has your whole story on there. You take us through your whole journey on there. And I love how it's organized. It's really great. And you guys can check out more about the Comfy guys on the website and read about how they got started. We're going to continue here to take more questions. Remind everybody there's a chat. Brian, actually Aaron from Ireland says, do you guys have the first Comfy ever made? Of course they do. Well, there's competition, right? How do you guys deal with the competitors?
Well, I think Brian can show, he's going to get up and show you the original prototype that we have. And it's funny because the competition, we knew it was coming. We knew we had an idea that was going to long outlast us. It was just a matter of how do we get this out there. Brian's holding right there. That's the original prototype that we got from Barry at Protoso. And he was pretty close on where it ended up landing. You can see the drawstrings on there. We took those out just for safety hazards, for a safety hazard reason. But yeah, that's the original. And we did one more prototype after that and basically nailed it from there and turned it into the Comfy Original, which is obviously our original product with the Sherpa lining there. But I tell you what, the knockoffs and the copycats, it's every entrepreneur's biggest fear that they're going to be coming. And they came very early. A big player saw us on Shark Tank, and they, within 3 months, had infomercials out with their version of the Comfy. Basically, it happened that fast. And these are companies that have a lot of money, and they have the manufacturing capacity to put these products out very quickly. So it's been since the beginning, a 4-year fight against knockoffs and all that. We knew we had an idea that people were going to knock off, and that took us into getting our patents. That was my next question. Funny thing about our patents is that we decided to go for one very early to try to get a patent, but it was a tough patent to get for sure, because you're getting this wearable blanket thing. It's just, it's not seen everywhere. We thought it was an incredible invention. It should get a patent. But when you're dealing with the patent office, you never know if it's going to go through. And it's about a 2-year process before you even get an answer. So we started that process very early, which was difficult for Brian and I, because you had to put a lot of money behind these patents in order to get them. So it was, especially at the beginning, before we had any income coming in from the Comfy, any sales, that we had to make that decision to go for it. And what's funny is the main reason that we did it is because when we got in front of the sharks, if they asked us, do you have, are you patent pending or anything like that, we wanted to be able to answer yes. Made us seem like we're more grown up. Everything else, yes, that we are serious about this product. We put the money behind it. And of course, when we got on the show, they never asked us that question. But it turns out about a year and a half, 2 years later, we got our first patent issued. And that was an incredible day for us, because it just validated that our idea is an invention and that we can actually protect our baby, our invention. Yeah, of course, so, of course. Since then, we now have 5 patents total, and we have a lot more patent pendings. And we have, I think it's well over 500, 600 companies that are knocking us off now. There's a couple of really large players that have knocked us off. So if it does not say the Comfy on it, okay, it is a knockoff and it's not the real deal. There's a lot of cheap knockoffs out there and everything. We wanted affordable quality for everyone. This fight with the knockoff companies is never going to end. It's going to keep coming, because people see it's a successful product. There's money to be made, and the real sharks, honestly, aren't on Shark Tank. They're out there watching these small entrepreneurs with their ideas, and they want to come in and just crush your dreams. And we consider them, honestly, most of them scumbags. It's who they are. It's how they run their business. Don't want to get into too much detail about it, but we will fight them back, and we will never stop. It's what motivates Brian and I every single day, because this is our baby. The only reason that they exist is because of us and because of the Comfy, and that's how we look at it. And copycats are also a compliment to an awesome product, and you guys are the original and the best, I might add.
Thank you, Tammy.
Absolutely. You guys are getting calls during the... I know you guys are busy,
I'm
so
sorry
thank
about
you.
that. I don't know how to turn it off.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay. Thank you for being here. We know you guys are so busy, so thank you for making the time to be here with us today. How did you initially fund the company?
Oh man, that was we initially took a loan from our parents, just a small, I think $50,000 loan each. So like $100,000 it took us to get this thing started and to get it to get the first batch of product made and over here. So yeah, and then the investment from Barbara, which was $50,000, and she ended up with 30% of the company, and without a doubt the best investment that she has ever made. I think we could say that without a doubt. She's we're her #1 Shark Tank company of all time in just 4 years. So I think she understands the product now. I think when she gets those checks, she does. So yeah,
I'm still
good job,
still
Barb.
have her reaction when she put it on in my head. It was awesome.
Yeah.
On the show.
Yeah, it was.
So,
it was. But to Michael's point, I mean, again, the Sharks. I think one thing that we want to impress on people out there, maybe people who have an idea and don't know where to start, don't know what to do, and maybe they're told, this is going to be too hard. You can't do this. It's going to be too expensive. No one will buy this. Well, listen, we're on the most hallowed ground in all of entrepreneurship, and that is the set of Shark Tank. And we had essentially, I would say, all 5 of those sharks who didn't believe in our product and didn't believe that we were going to be anything. I think Barbara saw the fire in us and took a chance on us more so than she did the company. But I will guarantee you, every one of those sharks right now is regretting the day that they passed on the company. And so the lesson to be learned there is, just because people are telling you that you can't do something doesn't mean that you can't do it. Doesn't mean that you don't have the next big thing, this great idea. The only way you're going to find out is if you get up off the couch and go give it a shot yourself. Because we had these brilliant business minds telling us, no, not going to work. No, we're going to pass. And they were wrong. So if they're wrong, I'm guessing the people who are telling you that you're wrong are wrong as well. So just get off the couch and do something. Go for it. Don't have regrets later in life.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm so interested in the journey. When somebody comes up with the idea, I would think that most people don't act on that. They say, oh, wouldn't it be so great if we had this? Or wouldn't it be so great if we had that? And then they just don't do anything about it. So you have to be in that frame of mind to take the next step, and I'm so fascinated by the whole thing. That's why I'm such a fan of Shark Tank, because it's so interesting, the whole entire process, from actually coming up with the idea to coming up with a prototype, getting the funding, what happens next. I mean, this show is amazing. It's my favorite show. I think it is like one of the best shows on TV. Really is. It's amazing.
Let me go a little, I can go a little deeper on that as well, because there was a lot, not just getting on the show, but there was so much going on behind the scenes in order to get this product made, because we knew we were going to launch on Shark Tank Night on December 3rd of 2017. And our goal was to have the product ready in our warehouse. We didn't know where that warehouse was going to be yet. Have it ready to go to ship out to the customers that night. That was the overall goal. Everyone told us we were absolutely crazy. There's no way. It does not happen that quick. You have to source a manufacturer. You have to get the products made. You've got to get it on the water. You got to get it over into the port of LA and get into the warehouse, and then get it out to the customer. It takes a long time to develop all this, develop the relationships, not to mention to come up with the money and figure out the financing and everything on it. So, but with Brian and I, we honestly didn't know what we didn't know. We kept hearing no, but we didn't care. You just keep pushing through. And that's what we did. So when we finally launched on Shark Tank Night, December 3rd, 2017, we were not able to ship out. We didn't quite make our goal, but we were being told that it was going to be April, May of the following year before we'd be able to ship out the product. We ended up just about a month behind. We finally got the product out to the customers, who were absolutely thrilled. But on top of that, Brian said we went viral in January of 2018. And that just took us to the absolute next level, where people were buying our product, buying the Comfy, and waiting 4 to 5 months.
Wow.
And they were giving us our money, trusting us with their money that we were going to deliver the product. We didn't get caught up completely until May of 2018. Obviously,
amazing.
We knew we had a hit. And so since then, it's getting not just the one factory we started with, but we're up to 4 factories now. We have a bunch of dyeing and cutting and sewing factories as well. It's just non-stop, because this thing just continues to grow. And
amazing, guys, amazing. Well, that seems to be the common message I've heard from the people who have been on Shark Tank that I've interviewed, is that they don't take no for an answer. You know, they keep pushing, they keep taking it to the next level, they don't quit. And look, it pays off, right? It pays off in the long run to be like that. So this is so great. I want to turn this over to the Amazon page for a second and share the carousel with everybody, the comfy that we're featuring here in the carousel. So let's sway over to that in the carousel, show everybody your product here that we are featuring in the carousel, and that you can actually just click right on this and purchase the comfy here. And then you guys have an awesome video as well. So let's pull up the original. The original, such a highly rated item. By the way, 47,726 5-star ratings on Amazon, guys. That is amazing. This is so huge. The colors are amazing. The giraffe print looks so cool. I'm going to share the video with everyone. So if you want to check your messages now, guys, this would be the time. Here's the video for the comfy.
Ryan Special. A few years ago, my brother Michael and I, a couple of single dads from the desert, invented the comfy, took it on Shark Tank, and created the entire wearable blanket category. It started with our patented and now world-famous Comfy Original, which is the oversized, buttery soft wearable blanket that comes in a single size that fits just about everyone, men, women, and even kids. The Comfy Original's magic is in the details and starts with our instantly recognizable comfy size and shape. The high-low hem is there for extra comfort and a bit of style. The huge plush hood keeps your head warm and can even double as a pillow. Our ginormous marsupial pocket with its giant size and unique shape keeps your hands warm and serves as a home for essentials as big as a tablet. The Comfy Original's ribbed cuffs keep your hands free, so your warmth can go with you no matter what you're doing. And the oversized sleeves let you pull your arms all the way in if you want to cover yourself completely. The material, only the best, with luxurious microfiber on the outside and fluffy, high-quality Sherpa on the inside. The Comfy Original is also easy to care for. Machine wash cold and tumble dry on low, and it comes out like new. Most importantly, look for our embroidered logo on the pocket. If it doesn't say the Comfy, it's not a comfy.
So awesome. And this is, I think this is the highly rated Shark Tank, most rated Shark Tank item available on Amazon, which is so great. Congratulations, you guys. That's so awesome. So how long has this been available on Amazon?
Oh man, what's it been? Probably, I'd say it's been about 3 years now. And, you know, I got to tell you, the Amazon reviews and ratings, which you mentioned, anyone out there, do not think that the founders, the owners of the companies, the higher ups in companies do not pay attention to those, because we live and die with every single one of them. And you mentioned 47,000 reviews right now. Less than a year ago, we were at 10,000 reviews. So that just shows how things are scaling. But we pay attention to absolutely every single review that comes in. The good ones make our day. The bad ones make us better. I guess that's how you can look at it. And we're getting close to that 50,000, holding on to 4.8 out of 5 stars, which I think it has to make us one of the highest rated products, you know, on Amazon, to be that high with that kind of volume. So it means the world to us to be on Amazon, and I'm looking forward to things continuing.
What do you think is the best thing about being a seller on Amazon?
Well, Amazon makes it easy for sure. You know, get your product out there, get it out to the world. Of course, we have our website as well, but Amazon, there's just so many viewers. Everybody has an Amazon account, so they make that part of it easy. And on top of that, we're expanding worldwide as well, as you know, and Amazon is worldwide, so we can take it into so many different regions as well. You know, we're not just staying domestic. There's no reason to. We want to take it, you know, not just to Canada and over into Europe, but we're talking the entire world, and we're going to use the platform of Amazon to help us do that.
How many countries do you guys sell comfy in?
Well over 100 now.
well over 100 countries. Wow, that is so awesome. So let's just throw something out there about Amazon. What do you guys like to buy on Amazon other than the comfy? What's like the last 3 items you've bought on Amazon?
Let's see.
Let me check my cart. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought some wiffle balls for my kid, some turf shoes for my kid, probably a baseball bat, t-shirt, everything. You buy everything on Amazon because it's just so simple. I've actually bought comfies on Amazon as well, just to see how the experience is for the
interesting.
customer. So yeah,
Were you happy?
I was happy.
Good.
Yes.
What about you, Michael?
Yeah,
what have you bought on Amazon?
So easy. I think, last thing I bought was I bought a belt from Amazon. I bought some shorts to go golfing in. I mean, it's endless. They just make it so easy to do. You can get it. The returns are simple if you don't like something, obviously. But I mean, to order something and get something the same day, which just happened to me. I ordered in the morning. I got it that night. It just kind of blows your mind.
I know, right? Sometimes it just shows up there on the front door and you're like, whoa, how'd it get here so quickly?
Incredible machine that Amazon has created and just makes it the whole buying experience just easier for everyone.
Absolutely. So what do you guys think is the key to a successful business? Do you have any advice for young entrepreneurs just starting out?
Well, first of all, create an amazing product. That's number one. I mean, we feel like our business. I mean, it's because of the company. It's because we created this product that is for everyone. It makes everyone happy. It makes everyone smile. And so I think that's number one. And it doesn't have anything as much to do with what Michael and I have done with the business as it does this incredible product that we're all fortunate enough to be selling. We've called it the product of a lifetime, almost from day one. We've said this will be the number one selling item in Shark Tank history before we were even cast on the show. So having an amazing product. I said it to you. Said it to you. We definitely did not say it out loud. We didn't want people looking at us like we were nuts. And we are getting close. Absolutely. So having a product, a great product is key. Having the drive, having the ability to not ever take no for an answer. And just having the, you've got the sum of human knowledge in your iPad or in your phone. We all have the same thing. So if you don't know something, research it. The answers are out there. And I think that people try to be perfect with everything, right? If we had waited until we had our product perfect before we launched, we probably still wouldn't have launched. Perfection is the enemy of progress. So get out there and figure things out as you go. The business plans and all that. I think one of the reasons that we vibe so well with Barb is because she likes to say that she hates business plans, because the second you take a business plan that you've spent all this time writing up and you take it out onto the street, it falls apart because life punches you and business punches you, and you got to figure out how to read and react as opposed to sticking to your business plan. You got to be willing to change. So don't try to be perfect. Don't try to take no. Don't take no for an answer. And most importantly, take action. Go for it.
Michael, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, well, I'll go from a quote that my mom has said to Brian and I from the beginning. And it's real simple. It's just 3 words. And it's just, why not you? And she has said that from the beginning. And we've taken that through our entire life, whether you're just trying to get good grades, you're trying to make a sports team, or starting this company. And moving forward, she always says, she look at somebody else, she's like, why not you guys? It has to be someone, so why not you? And we've really taken that advice to heart. We love her for it, just her simple motherly wisdom, and it's gotten us this far, and we won't stop. Why not us? Why can't we take this to the entire world, make the world a comfier and happier place, make a nice living off of it as well, give back to people, do some charity work as well, and that's what we're doing.
Well,
moms, hey, Tammy, if you don't mind, there's something from a message from Aaron here in the chat, and I think it really speaks to what we're talking about here. And he's just asking something as simple as, how did you come up with the font for the company? I believe there's a story to everything. Even the little details, can you share with us? This is a perfect example of why you just have to get out there and figure it out. How did we come up with the font for the company? We hired a designer who I think was we did. I think it was 99 designs. Where we went, and it's a place where you go and you offer a cash reward. I think it was like $500, $1,000,
Oh,
something
right,
like that.
right. I
And
know
all
about
these
that.
designers, they try to come up with, they give you all these options for what your logo could be, and it becomes a big contest. That font and that logo is simply the result of an incredible designer who we still work with to the day in the Philippines, who came up with the company, came up with the bear the way that we wanted it, came up with the font the way that we wanted it. And it's as simple as that. We did the same thing that anyone could do. We went online, figured out how to get a logo made, started a contest on 99 Designs, and now you see the company on our box around the world. So Aaron, it's as simple as that. Again, the sum of human knowledge is in everyone's pocket these days in the form of your phone. So you should be able to figure out whatever you need to figure out.
That was a great question. And then you also brought up about charity work. I heard on one of the interviews I was watching that you have a company, Comfy Cares initiative. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Comfy Cares initiative. This is really important to us. We just got this going last year as well. It's something that we've always wanted to do. And, you know, it covers a fairly large spectrum right now on what we want to get into, whether it's sending comfies to relief areas. We have done that. We have partnered with the Haley Moore Foundation. Haley Moore is a LPGA golfer. She's still a rookie, bro, or just second year now?
Yep,
I believe.
still rookie.
Yeah, and she's absolutely incredible. But it's an anti-bullying initiative that she has created. That's what her foundation is all about. You can look her up, Haley Moore, the Haley Moore Foundation. She's a bigger girl, so she was always bullied her entire life because she didn't look the same. She didn't look like the other golfers. She didn't, you know, and she had that bullying happen to her throughout her entire life, and she has overcome that. And a lot of kids have a hard time overcoming that. So it's an extremely inspirational story. We're sponsoring her now. You'll see the logo on her shirts while she's out there golfing. So we're always pulling for her, of course. But more than anything, we just loved her story. We loved her message, and we wanted to get behind her for sure. Beyond that, we want to keep this Comfy Cares initiative going. We always talk about making the world a warmer and happier place, and there's so many different programs that we can get involved with, which we're in the starting stages of doing that as well. To get these, it's for everyone. We want everyone to have that big warm hug. We all get cold sometimes, right? And sometimes bad situations, and this can help brighten anyone's day.
Well, like your mom said, why not you? Your fans are so glad that you made this comfy and all this great work that you're doing. So really awesome, you guys. What's next? What are your plans for the future?
Just getting started.
Oh man, take over the world. I mean, Michael definitely has this is a great place where we complement each other. I'm a little more conservative and a little more nervous about things. And he's like, you know, why can't we be the biggest company that has ever lived, you know? And so the answer somewhere in the middle there. But I think the biggest challenge for us, you know, we want to become a lifestyle brand, not just wearable blankets. Wearable blankets is where our sweet spot is. It's where our sweet spot always will be. We created this category. Before us, there was not a wearable blanket category on Amazon. And after about a year or two, Amazon made a wearable blanket category. And of course, the company's number one because the company invented it. So that's the most important thing as founders and as really the protectors of the brand. What we have to do is make sure that we do not lose focus on wearable blankets, right? That is what we do better than anyone else. And that's what we have to continue to do better than anyone else. Yes, could we do blankets, pillows, bedding? We could do all that stuff. It's
Someone is
low-hanging
saying
fruit.
slippers.
Now that's coming.
Oh.
I'm going to talk about that. I'm saying low-hanging fruit because it is low-hanging fruit. We could do all this stuff, but we have to be careful and slowly get into those other categories. Slippers and slipper socks are coming in fourth quarter of this year. So stay tuned for that. It's a great idea.
Cool.
It's
I'm
very
excited
natural,
for that.
But it would be so easy for us to give the mandate to our executive team and be like, okay, we need to get into bedding and sheets and comforters and kind of do what UGG has done, which is take a singular product and become a lifestyle brand.
Mm-hmm.
We have to be careful that we're building fences and building walls, impenetrable walls around the wearable blanket space, and all that other stuff can come in time. It's tempting to want to grow too fast and do everything at once, but that's also something that can kill a brand. So we have to recognize what we do well, what we do better than anyone else, the competitive advantage we have in the marketplace, which is we were first and we're the best in wearable blankets, and we just got to make sure we keep our focus and keep our eye on the ball. But yes, lots more stuff coming over the next several years.
Exciting. What about for pets? Do you think they'll ever be comfy for pets?
It's kind of a natural progression, isn't it? It really is. And people love dressing their pets up, and
They do.
they could match their mom and dad and everything else. We also did start the comfy. We have a comfy kid version as well. So, which is just a smaller version of the comfy, which kind of takes it. What's funny about it is that we started this. The idea came from Brian's 7-year-old wearing one of his old hoodies, right? And then we decided to make this wearable blanket, but it was all about making it for adults. And then once these things started selling, customers started writing in like, I need to buy another one because my 5-year-old stole my comfy, right? Yeah. We absolutely love them. They're so oversized on adults. Just imagine it on kids as well, right? It's huge. And then so parents started asking, it's like, can you make just a little bit smaller version? It might just be a little too big. So we just scaled it down.
Right.
And it's a little bit made in the same colors and patterns so they can match mom and dad and all that. And that's been a great product.
So like, what if there's a grandma who wants to buy like 10 of them for all the grandkids? Do you sell like a bundle pack of different sizes or?
Yeah, we have bundle packs as well. But I mean, that's a great point because we hear it all the time for grandmas and grandpas that need to buy for the entire family. You know, that's why this product is so great because you don't have to worry about sizing. You just pick your color, you pick your pattern. You know, you can buy 10 or 20 of them off Amazon, send them to all the different addresses, you know, and your holiday shopping or birthdays, whatever it is, can be done just like that. And I
perfect comfies for everyone. There you go. Comfies for everyone. So I imagine there's a lot of comfy addicts out there. Do you have any funny stories to share?
Not so. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Michael, can you?
There's addicts.
We're addicts.
We hear from customers all the time that another color or another pattern comes out and they just type in. They're like, oh my gosh, just take my money. Yeah. They have them all hanging up. I mean, we definitely have fanatics out there, and we hear from.
I bet. And what about
celebrities? More than the funny stuff is that before we touch on that, just the practicality of the comfy. So the things that we like hearing again is people having their lives changed by it, and a lot of times, you know what happens is the comfy will pay for itself like in the first couple of weeks, because now people are turning their heat down in the wintertime. They're bundling up. When we went through the ice storms in Texas this last winter, we heard from plenty of people who are like the comfy saved me during that time because our power was out for a week and it was below freezing.
Oh, yes.
But we had our comfies, and so that made everything tolerable. So it's those kind of things that I don't think Michael and I ever really saw coming, saving people money on their heating bills. We see a product to make people happy, but it also has so many practical applications. There was one guy who went into a Bed Bath & Beyond, I think, and bought all the stock that they had in Salt Lake City, and he went out and he passed them out to the homeless. I mean, how perfect is it for something like that? So
what a nice
we feel like this product again, it changes people's lives for the better, and we're just super stoked about it. And yes, celebrities are a big part of that.
Did I see a photo with Jay Leno? Am I right about that?
Yeah.
A Jay Leno photo with the comfy?
Yeah, Michael and I met Jay Leno at QVC 2 or 3 years ago now, and he's a fan. He's a car guy, so he likes going out in his convertibles. And,
I know. I see him sometimes here driving. He's always in a different car. He's got lots of them. Awesome. I think his garage is in Burbank here.
Awesome.
So that's really cool. All right, so let's remind everybody that there is a carousel here, and we are featuring the comfy for this entire stream. You guys can click on it, super easy. It's right there on Amazon, right connected to this stream. And let's see if we have any other questions. All right, so Aaron is asking about how to wash it. So let's actually take a closer look at this. Is it reversible, by the way? Could you wear it the other side?
Yeah, that's something we didn't mention. It actually is reversible, which is great. The comfy original, you can turn that inside out and look like a polar bear. Great. Yeah. That's something that we didn't even realize until a customer sent it in. You know, one of our first customers sent us a picture with it reversed, and we're like, oh my gosh, you know. So you never know. People are always thinking of not just reversing it, but new uses for it all the time. Just had a story. Somebody wrote in and they said we were heading to the movies, which is about a 20-minute drive for them. They got there, they had to turn around and go back get their comfies because movie theaters are always full, and it's just a family tradition that they all wear their comfies when they go to the movie theaters. It's just endless.
Oh,
but the care instructions, what you're talking about, machine wash cold, tumble dry on low heat separately, and it comes out fluffier than ever, and that is a testament to the quality of that Sherpa and that microfiber. Okay, it's so important because bad Sherpa is going to pill up, it's going to fall apart, it's going to come off on your clothes. Not our Sherpa. It's going to last.
No bad Sherpa here.
It's out there for sure. You know, when we were sourcing this material, the Sherpa, not all Sherpa is created equal. And
not all Sherpa is created equal. I love that. Well, this is so I just want to cozy up and just put this all over me. So I'm going to try it on. We had a question earlier about the neck opening. Do you know how many inches the neck opening is?
That's a good question because we've expanded it and made it larger because when we first had it, it was actually a little too tight on a lot of folks.
Mm-hmm.
So we dropped it down 3 or 4 inches. I don't know the exact measurements off the top of my head right now, but let me show you something else that we have as well, which is sold on Amazon as well, is the comfy quarter zip. So you can see it here. There's the neck, and we call it the quarter zip because you can take the zipper and you zip it down like this, and it opens up that neck. Huge, as you can see.
Oh,
so
that's perfect.
People can get it up over their head. We heard it, the ladies like it a lot because they'll have this on while they're doing their makeup or their hair, and they're able to zip it down and now get it off without messing things up.
That's perfect. I was also just thinking it'd be great to take on an airplane. It's always a little cold on the airplane.
It's,
This is nice for a night flight, maybe?
yeah, I've before I stopped flying, but hopefully getting back into that soon. But you can kind of go into your little comfy cocoon, right? You know, on an airplane, you don't necessarily want to be social or anything.
Right.
Work done. So you know what? You can put that hood up, which is ginormous. It comes down over your entire face. You can either take a nap or you can just kind of lock yourself into your own zone, pull your arms in, get in your comfy cocoon, and it could be a real quick 3-hour flight if you wanted to.
Would you ever do a comfy for 2?
Yeah, we thought about that as well.
Michael's dream.
Novelty for sure, but I think that's a great idea because
that'd be so fun.
You get pictures with moms and dads, with their kids sticking out of the neck holes and everything as well. So yeah, good idea.
This product, I got to tell you, a real life example just happened right before my eyes in the background here. My wife doesn't even know we're doing this right now, right? She just came home from yoga. I saw her walk past, and then I saw her when she walked back past the other direction, she was wearing her comfy dream. So this is something that even though it's 95 degrees outside in Phoenix right now, people, when they come home from work, when they get up in the morning, you want to put the comfy on because it just feels so good. It's like your safe space.
It's the adult baby blanket.
It is.
It's like an adult baby blanket. I think it's like a big hug. That's what I feel like.
It is. So it just goes to show you. I didn't ask her to do that. She doesn't know we're doing this right now. But the first thing she did when she got home was put her comfy on. And I think that is repeated thousands of times a day around the world.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, we have some other nice compliments here in the chat. Lorraine says, I love comfy. Rosalinda says, great idea, comfy for 2. Lorraine says, use it for movie nights at home. Yes, and also the beach. And you said we're not flying as much, but we're taking road trips, camping trips. This is so great for camping trips when it's cold out there.
Yeah. How about, sports, sports games, kids sports games, always cold sitting out there at the soccer field.
Absolutely.
The ice arena, whatever it may be. And a lot of people, a lot of us carry blankets in our car. Maybe not here in Phoenix as much, but, other places you carry blanket. It's replacing the blanket in the car as well because it's so much better than a blanket. A lot of times we'll see people still sitting on bleachers with a blanket over their legs. They're sitting on a blanket and then they have another blanket for up top. The comfy solves all that because it's completely cold.
It's everything. Exactly.
Cold bleachers, it's long enough where you're sitting on the comfy as well, and it keeps all of your heat in, right? So when you stand up, you don't have to leave the blanket behind. You don't have to leave your warmth behind. You stand up and you take your warmth with you, wherever you need to go, and you come right back and you're always warm.
So you need one to keep in the car. You need one at home. You just get a bunch of them. They're so, well priced and so fun and soft, and again, so great for if you live where it's cold. It will save your heating bill. That's such a great thing. So let's put it on, shall we? I have to take my earphone out for a second. I'm gonna should I do the original or the dream? I think the original.
Do the original.
Let's do the original. All right. So are you guys gonna join me? Or could we all put them on together?
I'm trying to
Oh,
do
man, I guess so.
feel TV here. If you can reach through and feel the softness.
I'm going to reach. I feel it. I feel it. This is
TV,
such a great gift, by the way, for Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up, right? It's so perfect.
It's a great gift for any holiday. And we're
It's-
we have so many different colors and patterns. So
Oh, what do you have there, Michael? What color do you have?
This is our snow camo.
Ooh, I love that one. Is that one on Amazon too?
I believe so. And this is the Comfy Dream as well. So it's very similar dimensions to the original Comfy. It's just a single layer. This is the hood right here. So it doesn't have the Sherpa on the inside, so it's a little bit lighter weight.
Right.
But it's basically like your baby blanket. I mean, it is so soft, single material, a little bit lighter, not as bulky as the Sherpa version. So if you run a little hotter, don't want to have that extra Sherpa, then you can go with the Comfy Dream.
Ashley says I need that color. I'm with you, Ashley. That color's awesome. I also like the giraffe print. All right, I'm gonna put mine on. I'm gonna take my headset out for a second.
So that means she can't hear us right now, bro. So is she gonna have a gigantic smile on her face when her head comes through that neck hole?
Impossible.
That's typically what happens. Let's see it happen. Come on, Tammy, don't let us down. Don't let us down. There's the smile. We knew it. We called
Putting
it.
them on.
There you go. Looking good.
Oh, this is so great. We're having a comfy party here, guys.
Yeah.
Isn't it great?
Michelle says, I love the cotton candy comfy dream.
Oh yeah, we have tie-dye versions as well. That's one of the
Ooh,
cotton-
tie-dye is so hot right now. This
Right.
is so awesome. So I see you have the zipper one on. This is so great.
Yeah.
I love this, guys. This is such a great gift for yourself, a great Mother's Day, Father's Day gift. You can buy them for the whole family. Rosalinda says, Brian, put that comfy hoodie on. She's a mother of 6, by the way, Rosalinda. She has 6 kids.
I love it. I'm doing something that's a little bit controversial. I didn't ask for anybody's approval on this, so I might be out of a job when this is all said and done, Tamby. But this right here is one of our college comfies, yet to be released, yet to be announced. But since we're on Amazon here, we figured to give you guys a little exclusive here. But this is, Michael and I both went to Arizona State University, and so this is our ASU comfy, maroon, gold Sherpa. You can see right here. It says ASU.
Oh, that's
right?
what a great
And then
thing.
the gigantic logo. Then the gigantic logo on the back. Can you see it?
That's
we got
fabulous. Look at that ASU. That's so
Yep.
great. So
Yep.
all the colleges can do this.
29.
I love
29.
this. It's
29 major
funny.
universities coming this fall.
What a great
stoked.
thing for fraternities. This is so awesome. I love that. It's funny because Aaron was just saying it looks like the Harry Potter colors.
Yeah, I love it. Something like that
Stay
might
tuned.
be coming too. You never know.
This is so awesome. So we all have ours on. So tell me, I have the original on? Which one are you guys wearing?
Yeah, so you're the original. Okay, that doesn't have the zipper down the front here, so that's just if you didn't want zippers or anything, that's the original with the Sherpa lining on the inside. Brian has the quarter zip on, so Brian, you can zip that down like that. It just opens it up. You can air you out a little bit. It makes it much easier to get on and off. And also, this is reversible as well. The zipper actually flips over, so when you reverse it, you can still grab the pole as well. So those little details. And then I am wearing the snow version of the Comfy Dream, and this is the single layer of just beautiful fleece material, and on the inside and out. So mine's a little bit lighter. This is the one I actually prefer, especially being from Phoenix, and I run a little hot, so I don't do the Sherpa version. I like this version as well. And I'll tell you one thing about this, and we've heard this from a lot of ladies, is that this is kind of our crossover a little bit into fashion for some reason. This and the comfy the comfy teddy bear as well. But it's got a bit of a high-low hem here as well, which is the way it works. But it just kind of flows a little bit better. It's not as bulky on you. So our crossover to fashion. Look out! Here we come.
Yeah, look out.
That is so awesome. And I was also just thinking it'd be great for football, like football teams, sporting events. I'm just thinking because I see the ASU. That is so fabulous. And that's
Kind of endless when you start thinking about it, isn't it?
What's
Where we
that?
can go. It's kind of endless when you start thinking about this.
It's kind of endless when you start
Really-
thinking about it.
We try to get, our minds are always going, we've had a lot of these ideas, for a while now, but it takes a while. We have a hard enough time just keeping like your Comfy Original in stock, right? So it's a progression for sure. That's why we have an incredible executive team on board now who's much more strategic and methodical than Brian and I, just the go, go, go mentality. It's like, I got to pump the brakes a little bit here so we can make sure we do this right and take this to the entire world and be recognized as a worldwide brand. And that's our goal.
And how many employees do you guys have now?
We're actually not too many. We're right around 30 right now is all. We run very lean for sure. We have a lot of contractors as well out there and factories and all that. But yeah, we run fairly lean for the size of company that we are. But just an incredible team. I want to actually thank our entire team who may be watching right now as well. We love all of them. They absolutely do an incredible job. They are so passionate about this product. It's such a fun product and brand to work for, and you can just feel the energy every day coming out through our entire team. Our actual, bro, I'll let you say what our motto is, or our
our mission statement. So many people, so many companies come up with their mission statements that are hard to remember, hard to say, full of all kinds of legalese and jargon and big words like they pulled out a thesaurus and couldn't say things simply. We break it down and keep it as simple as humanly possible. Our mission statement that we tell to our entire team, this is what we do. We make people happy. That's it. It's as simple as that. If we just follow those few words, then everything else will kind of take care of itself. If we treat each other that way, if we treat our vendors that way, and most importantly, if we treat our customers that way, well, you can see the fruits of that in the 47,000 Amazon reviews and 4.8 out of 5 stars. We're making people happy. We're trying to make the world a better place. And if we do that, everything else will just kind of fall into place. It's kind of how we
Nothing
look
wrong
at it.
with that.
Keep it simple.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
people making people happy, giving people hugs. Again, this feels like a big hug. I love it so much. I kind of wanted to try on the teddy bear one. This is the shorter one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want to try this one on now. This is so awesome. I love
We're
this.
gonna go through the whole unboxing, a live unboxing here on Amazon.
I'm doing a live unboxing. I have to take my headphone out for a second, so we're just gonna have
Okay.
a visual, but you guys can keep talking. So
sure.
why don't do you want to tell us about the teddy bear as I unbox it?
Absolutely, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
go for it.
We'll just keep jabbering this whole time and kind of give everybody the play-by-play as you go through this. This kind of, I don't know, bro. This kind of makes me a little nervous seeing someone doing this live.
They want me to do
I don't know
unboxing
why,
live.
but
I'll hand it to you.
Oh, go
okay.
for it.
It'll
Fun.
be easier than
Absolutely.
All right.
keep talking.
All
yeah,
right.
it'll work.
I'm gonna take this one off, and then we're gonna take a new one out, and you guys tell
Okay.
us about the teddy bear while we're doing that.
What was the origin of the teddy bear, Michael?
Well, originally, it was actually going to be double Sherpa, is what it was.
Oh yeah,
You have the Sherpa
So
on the
thick.
inside, which is how it is for the original. You can see this.
Is it open?
But we basically take this same layer of Sherpa and put it on the outside as well. So it's
Yeah,
double
let them
Sherpa.
shrink that.
Which once we did it, it was thick for sure, very heavy. And you can see the bag there. So it's totally sealed. It's kind of vacuum sealed in there. She's gonna cut it open, or actually we have a tab on there that you can pull it open and it'll just fluff right up. It'll just expand, which is incredible. But
I'm
we
back
ended up-
again for a second here on the audio. So just letting everybody know, it comes shrink wrapped out of the box. Fluff it up. That's what you do next. So we're gonna go get some scissors. For best results, wash in cold water, dry on low heat. Feel the happy. I love that.
we got all day.
There should be a tab on there too to rip it open. If you want.
Oh, there's a tab. Where is the tab to rip it open?
Should be. That's a new feature, and so I'm not sure if you have that yet. But if not, you can just cut
That's-
it open right at the bottom there. Fluff it up.
All right. So we're
It's
gonna
funny.
cut-
It's funny, Tammy, because when we do these, I'll order them on Amazon every now and then, and that's one of the things that I flagged right there is that you can't find the tab easily. So we take that feedback back to our team, and that'll be fixed in future versions of the company. so
Oh,
it'll be
that's
more obvious
great.
that you
Yeah,
don't
like
need
it should
scissors and
say
you got
open
something that's
here
pulled open.
or something.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly. So Amazon helps our market research as well. But yeah, it's best if you put that in the washing machine and tumble it dry. But take that thing out and watch. It's gonna fluff up anyway, and it's gonna look pretty much like the finished
All right,
product.
here we go. Live unboxing. We're gonna take the plastic off, and this is the teddy bear. So we're gonna open it up, and we're gonna fluff it up. Any fluffing instructions, or just kind of give it
Shake
a
it
little
out, shake
Give
it
a
out.
couple of shakes.
Can't
Yeah.
put
shaky,
Dryer, yeah.
shaky here.
Yeah.
And oh my God, you guys, I might be in this the entire day. Like from the studio to bedtime, I am not taking this off. I'm just gonna
You might not
sleep
take it
in
off
this.
in bed either.
What's
You
that?
might sleep in it. You might sleep in it.
No,
My kids
I
sleep
am
in it
going,
every
not
night, so
might.
you
I am going to be sleeping in this.
Yes.
You will find me in this for the rest of the day. And then when I wake up tomorrow morning, I will be having my coffee here in this.
Love it.
Oh, this is the best. I mean,
Tammy,
oh,
while you
I
while you
can't
put that
even
on-
tell you how soft this feels. If you guys have never felt a comfy before, this is like so it's delicious. It is so soft and yummy. It's just like a grown-up baby blanket. It is so delish. So we're gonna unzip the top. This one has the zipper top.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the Comfy logo on the pocket. You want it to have the Comfy logo
Always,
on the
yes.
pocket.
Yes,
So otherwise it's not a Comfy.
absolutely
And,
right. And on the tag as well. So
On the tag as well. All right, so I'm gonna take the headset off for 1 second. You guys can keep talking and I'm gonna put this one on now.
sounds good.
good.
I'll tell a quick
Again-
story, bro, about Dad,
for it.
which we like to share sometimes because you mentioned taking, sleeping in it, and it just kind of brought to mind when we were first testing this, when we had our first couple of prototypes. We took it over to my parents' house, and my dad, who has
love
never taken a nap in his life, puts this on. This is after we left, bro. Puts this on, wakes up 2 hours later, doesn't know where the heck he is. It's the first nap he's ever had.
All right, I am
Calls us
I am
immediately and
in.
says,
Am
"My
I
gosh,
in?
bro." I says, I think you're onto something. I just took the first
Yeah.
nap I've ever taken in my life.
That's
first
power of
what?
Comfy.
Nap. I was telling the story about my father the first time that he tested the Comfy. He put it on and he passed out, didn't even realize it, woke up 2 hours later. And it was the first nap he's ever taken in his life. And so he is an enormous fan now. That's the effect it has.
That's awesome. So someone is asking what the difference is. I don't know if you were describing the difference between the teddy bear and the original.
Yeah, so the teddy bear is Sherpa on the inside and the outside. It's still a single layer of Sherpa, but it's basically Sherpa's pulled from the inside and the outside. So you can see it's fluffy on the outside, just like a teddy bear. On the inside, it's the same. It's that same material on the inside as well. So this one, this we were kind of inspired to do this one because people started reversing the original that has the Sherpa on the inside. And we're like, well, everybody loves that too. Let's make a version where it's just Sherpa on the inside and the outside. And that's how we came up with the Comfy Teddy Bear, which is a perfect name. I think Bro came up with that one, and it's just perfect. You just want to, I'm surprised your staff right now is not coming over to hug you. It's just so warm.
That's right. Well, actually, we've all been trying some of them on here. He says, I can't believe your staff's not coming over to hug you. Believe me, we're going to be fighting over these. They're so awesome. And I love that you can put your feet up here. Yeah, we might have to order some Sway TV comfies from you guys in our Sway blue color.
So you're getting into the
Do you guys
position
personalize?
You're getting into the position of how it would be comfy, kind of originated, the idea with your knees pulled in like that. If your arms were just pulled in and you kind of pull that hood up, and that's when I locked eyes with my nephew, my brother's 7-year-old son at the time. And that's where the idea came from. Just like that. That's the comfy pose right there.
That's it. The comfy pose. This is it. And I know that. I remember always wanting to wear oversized. You always want to put on your mom and dad's big oversized sweatshirts and kind of get lost in them. And now I feel like a kid, putting this on. So this is so great. It's so comfy. It's so soft. It's comfy.
It is. It's got, I noticed that the rib cuffs on you as well, how those fit.
Yeah.
They're just tight enough where exactly you can pull your hands down through them so they cover all your hands if you want to like that. But if you need to get up and go make yourself some coffee, run outside to grab the paper, whatever. Not that anybody does that anymore, but run outside to do something, get the mail, let's say, or whatever. You just get up, the sleeves stay up on you like this. You can pull them down if you want to, but you get up, you take your warmth with you. And then you come right back and, watch your Netflix and comfy. So
Well, everything is so well thought out, and this is such an awesome product. And we're so happy to have you guys here with us today at Sway TV. Definitely want to talk to you about ordering some Sway TV ones. I want you guys to keep us posted on all your exciting comfy news. So how do we find you? Could you share your website and your Instagram again with all of us?
Yeah, at the Comfy on Instagram, and thecomfy.com is our website. Check us out.
And let's see, what else? Anyone else have any questions? Aaron is saying, I love the sleeve feature. Rosalinda is saying, so many great ideas. Lorraine says, the kids will totally dig those. Kids and adults, this is great for everyone. I want to know when you guys are making the comfy for two. That sounds like a fun idea. I love the college idea is fabulous. All of this stuff. You guys are doing such great things. So, well, ASU, woohoo, very cool. And I know you guys both live in Arizona. So is the whole company based there in Arizona?
No, we're actually based in California.
You're based in
the Bay Area,
California.
believe it or not. Yeah, Michael and I are down here, but the way things have just kind of evolved over the 4 years is that's where our leadership team is, up in the Bay Area, and that's where the bulk of our business is done.
All right. Well, if you guys ever make it to LA, will you come visit us here at the studio? We would love to have you here.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
As long as we can bring
Okay.
comfies
It's
for
super
you.
sweet here, I'll tell you. We have an awesome view and we do stuff outside. We have a great setup here, and we're streaming live 7 days a week here. And we do, fitness stuff, wellness stuff, great products like you guys. So many awesome interviews, so many great things here. What's that? Gina's. Oh, Gina's in the chat. Our friend Gina from NYC is here. She says that she loves comfies. So many fans here of comfies. Want to remind everybody again, you can click on the comfy in the carousel, purchase it. It's on Amazon, but we have it really set up very easy for you guys today. We are featuring it for this entire stream. And last question, where do you guys see yourself in 5-10 years from now?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I want to hear how Michael's the big visionary who has these grandiose ideas. So I'm going to sit back and listen with everyone else to what he has to say here.
5 or 10 years. I think I've been asked 5 years out, but not 10 years out where we're going to be. But we want to truly take the comfy to the entire world and become a lifestyle brand more than anything. It all starts with the comfy, like Brian said about the UGG. That's kind of how we look at it. They kind of had their original boot product, and now they've expanded into so many different areas. And we're going to be strategic and smart about it. But in 10 years, goodness, I can't imagine that the comfy name won't be known around the world. Hopefully sooner than that. But we're just going to keep pushing forward and taking this incredible product. And yes, I think we can brag about it now, bro, that we are going to, take this to the entire world. And that's what we do.
And it's something Michael likes to say, which I totally agree, and hadn't thought of this until he said this a couple of months ago. But this product is something that will outlive us, because this is something that's not a novelty. It's something that the world needed. It fills a void that wasn't there in wearable blankets, and this is something that 100 years from now, 500 years from now, is still going to be around. And that kind of legacy makes us very protective of this brand, and just makes us, feel like we always have to do the right thing by people. And yeah, it'll outlive us all. And that's, it's quite a responsibility, but it's one we're ready to take on.
Well, you know what? I actually just had a thought when you were saying that, like the world needs a hug right now. And you've given the world a hug here with this. So
we make it big enough to go around the entire world. Is that possible?
There you go, a comfy for the yes. size of the whole planet. That's what we need.
I told you Michael had big ideas.
So thank you for that. I loved having you guys here as our guest today. I loved listening to the whole entire journey, and we want to just do a little a giveaway right here, because we want to thank our viewers for tuning in, and the producers have selected Lorraine here in the chat. Lorraine, we're going to send you a comfy for such great questions. We're going to order one off the Amazon and send it to you, Lorraine. So hang with me. We're going to put up an email address. She wants the teddy bear one. All right, awesome. So we're gonna put up an email address in a minute. So don't go away, you guys. We're gonna send you one, Lorraine, for your fabulous questions. The producer just selected Lorraine. So awesome. We love the Amazon chat feature here and being able to all unite together here. We've had people from all over the world. Aaron from Ireland, as we know, is here, and so great to have all of you guys here. So stay in touch, will you? I want to know when comfy slippers are going to be available. I want to be one of the first to get them. So will you guys keep me posted on that and all things comfy?
You can count on it.
Awesome, awesome. And on behalf of everyone here at Sway TV, we're sending all of you guys, both of you guys, a great big hug. So can we do like a Sway group hug? Group hug, guys. Hang on, everybody hood up for the group hug. This is a group comfy hug. We're doing a group comfy hug. Woohoo, group hug. That's what it's all about. And that is what it's all about. Just happiness, smiles, and that's what we all need, you know? That's what we all need here. So we're putting our email address up for you, Lorraine. hello@shopswaytv.com. Send us your mailing address. We're going to send you a comfy of your choice, so you write what you want and also your color. You don't need to put your address here in the chat. We'll send that out to you. And I want to thank you guys for being here so much with us today. It's been a pleasure. You guys are awesome. This was so much fun. I have like a huge smile on my face, just from like talking to you and having this on.
Thank you, Tammy. We appreciate the opportunity. Thank you, everyone. Thank you at Sway TV.
Thank you. So I'm going to hang with everybody a little bit longer. We're going to say goodbye.